y'all? It's the boy Vincent Rep and the boy Vincent Fitness, and the topic of today is going to be invest in yourself. Now, guys, this is something that I realized around, especially after I finished college. The most important thing that you can put your money, your time, your energy to is towards investing in yourself, whether it be your body, whether it be learning things. It don't matter. What's most important is you can't lose by investing in yourself. Whether or not you win today or tomorrow, at the end of the day, you will win when you invest in yourself. Now, the number one thing that I've always kind of noticed, especially the older that I get, is a lot of complaining. Just people always with these excuses. They can't do this, they can't do that, or they're not going to be able to do this because of their backgrounds. And to me, that's just a loser mentality. You're just a quitter. How are you supposed to expect life to be anything but hard? At the end of the day, if you ever look up any successful person, they always had either a difficult background or they had a bunch of challenges in order to succeed in life. And the thing that kind of trips me out is people, they don't understand the importance of investing in themselves. So the number one thing, right? Obviously a plug, right? I work as an online coach. So usually the people who are investing in themselves by hiring me, they're usually people who are young professionals. They got a little bit of change and they want to kind of take care of their health because they notice, okay, their lives are getting more hectic. They want to hit the gym. They're not seeing the results that they need to see. So they hire somebody like me. But the thing that I don't understand is people always have this instant gratification type mentality. At the end of the day, when you start hitting that gym, it's going to take time. Guys, I've been working out, I want to say 9-10 years now, consistently, at least 5 to 6 times a week. And I follow a pretty strict diet, decent diet. Sometimes I can kind of go off, like today is a Saturday, so I'm going to enjoy my cheat meal. But at the end of the day, I employ a level of discipline because I understand it takes time. At the end of the day, you're not going to be able to achieve something quickly. You're going to have to invest in yourself. The same thing with finance. Bro, if you go and invest in stocks, you're not going to instantly flip some money. Like, it's the stock market ain't the dope game. You're not going to get you're not going to get an index fund and flip the index fund instantly. It's going to take time. You're going to have to make that investment and take that risk. It's like with anything in life. Like, for example, another great example with me, as I said before, y'all who don't know or who might not know, I live in Germany. I've been living here damn near 8 years now. And it was a big risk and it was a lot of investment. Guys, I took 5 semesters of German. And then when I got here, what I realized is I understood German a decent amount. But the issue is when you learn from a book, when you learn from school, it ain't nothing like the spoken language. So my biggest issue was, especially when I got here, people would be speaking to me and it's like, okay, I'd speak to them back, but it was in a strange way because I didn't have a certain type of dialect. I was speaking like a book. So then I had to take another 2 semesters of German and after I got here to help improve the German. And on top of that, speaking around, making mistakes and all this other stuff. That's what it's going to take for you to succeed in life. And me taking that big step, that big risk, me investing in myself. So far, I came here, I think when I was 24, now I'm 31. I've been to over 15 countries, 4 continents. I've been able to have some of my friends come over here and they've came over and, been able to visit me and see Germany. I've had people tell me, man, you inspired me. I used to be kind of scared to go travel, but you inspired me to go get my passport. That's a great feeling, man. There's no money can't buy that. That being able to have people have certain experiences just based off my life. And that's why I like doing these videos for y'all. Because what you got to understand, I'm living proof of you need to invest in yourself. You need to put the bullshit down. Stop eating that junk. Stop sitting here making excuses. You ain't got time, but you got time to sit there and scroll on Instagram, liking these females' pictures, DMing these females. They don't want nothing to do with your little goofy ass. You bring no value to them. Stop with the nonsense. Stop sitting here complaining every day, talking about why can't I have this? Why can't I do that? You're going to have to invest in yourself. And you're not going to see that return on investment for at least a few years. I mean, my body, I can honestly say it didn't really look like there was noticeable changes until like around 3 years or 4 years of working out consistently. And this is luckily I had certain people around me showing me how to do the exercises properly. And the thing is, most people don't understand is that's the path of life, man. You got to invest in yourself. You got to sit here and say, you know what? I'm going to sit down for a little while. Yeah, my friends are going out. I mean, guys, I'm from South Florida. I had friends going to Miami, South Beach, going to all these clubs all the time. I had to sit here and say, you know what? Man, I don't want this for myself. I want to be able to do more in my life than just, I'm going to go hit the club or go hit the bar. Yeah, I did that for a little while and it was fun, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, that sacrifice that I made, being able to sit there and say, you know what, I'm gonna hit these books, meaning I'm gonna hit the, learn, go through my degrees, go through my studies. I'm gonna hit these, I'm gonna hit these weights. I'm gonna get my body right, and on top of that, most important thing is I'm gonna learn this language. And by me investing in these three things, I got income coming in from my regular job. I got income coming in from the online coaching, and the most important thing is, I can speak a whole nother language, man. I'd be at the job, I'd be at the warehouse because I work in the logistics. They always want to speak to me in English, and I can speak to them in German just fine. And that's gonna be able. You're gonna have to invest in yourself, man. You're gonna have to sit here. You're gonna have people around you telling you, "Oh, you can't do it. You can't do that." You got to learn how to silence them. Don't listen to it. Invest in yourself and work on yourself so you can achieve them goals. Don't be a quitter. Don't be a loser. It's easy to give up. It's easy to say, you know what, man, this is too hard. Or, I'll do it next weekend. Or, I'll do it next week. F all that, man. Focus on success. Focus on them goals. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, whoever you want to say, they had to learn how to sit down and invest in themselves. Every great basketball player, most of their lives they were basically practicing on the chance that they might make it to the league. And even then, a lot of dudes get to the league, they're too busy chasing tail, partying, or spending all that money. They ain't really focused on hooping no more. And what happens? You end up with these dudes. They're number one in the country. They get drafted. They a straight bust. They invested in themselves and they didn't keep their eyes on the prize. You need to invest in yourself and keep your eyes on that prize. Keep working towards your goals. Always remember why you started, what it is that you're doing. I can remember like it was yesterday when I told myself, you know what, man, I'm going to go to this LA Fitness up the street. I'm going to get a gym membership and I really want to have a cool body. I want to be in good shape. And, I get 8 years, damn near 9 years later, I have a great body. I'm in great shape. And most importantly, I have cultivated a personality that I can kind of spread that through other people. And I want that for y'all. I want you to be able to look in the mirror and be proud of what you see.